a beautiful new university area. A new area for the schools. I'm just noticing we got some nice basketball courts over here on this technical university. That's really cool. These assets are absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, look at, they even have the outdoor gyms, big parking lots. Oh my God, what's this one got? It's got a Limsa bar. Oh my God, a Limsa bar? God, I didn't know they had that in this game. I love Limsa bars. And we have our new residential area that will hopefully be feeding students into our universities. These things are super dead right now. I thought this was going to be way more hustling and bustling than it is. It is pretty dead, to be honest with you, but that's okay because this area is filled out and it's looking beautiful. If I may toot my own horn, I think this area is looking really, really nice. It's got some character. It looks like a place. We have our low income area right here. Cars are, it just looks really cool. I'm really digging it. But guys, let's get in to the meat and the potatoes. Today's gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna press play. Today's gonna be a fun one because we are going to be expanding our city this direction. I wanna say east because this is where our city first began. I don't know if that would be true. We're gonna be expanding it out here. And I'm really excited because that means that we're opening up all of this land for development. We've kind of been staying on this side of, this highway and this side of the train tracks. And now we're gonna be expanding it. We're gonna be able to add some more train stations. There's another highway over here. We can have a lot of fun over here, and I'm really excited about that. So let's just get started with it. We are seeing a traffic jam down here. That is because this road has its minimum is 200 cars per hour and its maximum is 300. So this road is just constantly used. So it may be worth it in the future to look at this a little bit. Like maybe upgrading this road to a 6-lane could be a pretty good idea. This road as well is minimum 200 and hits 300. So that could be an option. I don't know if that really works, just, adding more lanes. I kind of doubt it. But let's do it and see if it helps at all. So we're gonna come into our large roads. This has a median in it, so we're gonna upgrade with the median. And then we're honestly gonna send this out to about here. So I'm noticing that there's some paths over here, so we should probably get rid of these. And I'm wondering, should we go in the middle or cut off? Probably go on this side. So yeah, let's just take out these paths and put this in. Perfect, just like that. And then we'll upgrade this all the way to here. Bam. And we are going to take out some buildings over here, but I think that's okay, honestly. And then let's place these paths down, the ones that we just got rid of. I'm going to go snap to existing and then 90 degree. And that is just so we get that. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to do. Perfect, just like that. And then we're gonna continue it out. Now, I know that it's gonna give us a hard time because of this road being connected to the water. So I'm just gonna come in at like 30 and we're just gonna grab a height like right here. And we're just gonna bring this out a bit up to here. And don't worry, we will fix this after we're done. We're gonna bring it to here. And then I think we're only gonna go up to right here with it. So I think we'll be okay. So let's grab this up to about here. This one doesn't want to, so let's actually turn off snapping and see if we can do this manually. Oh, it says it's in water, which is odd. That doesn't really make any sense. Perfect, and then we'll do this one as well, just up to about here. And I think that's where we'll leave it, to be honest with you, because I don't think this street gets very busy, this, coming around, even though it's part of the same street. And then this is a 4-lane. I'm actually going to change this into a 6-lane as well. And then let's leave this one for now. And actually, I'm noticing we're going to do it like this. Awesome, awesome. And then let's fix up our zoning over here. So this lane is super busy, and I think it's because we have a lot of commercial over here. If it's anything like Cities 1, then the commercial brings in a lot of traffic. So we're gonna put this guy back here, and then we're gonna bring offices all behind here. Perfect, just like that. And then let's take out this path. And then what we can actually do is put some more offices just right in here. Cool, cool, cool. And then we can take these out. And honestly, let's just take out the zoning here because it's not liking it. and that'll be fine. We could have like a little path that kind of goes back here. We won't be able to connect it up, but we can make it look like it connects. Perfect. Now it kind of looks like it connects, but you can't actually do it. That's fine. You zoom out, you don't even see it. And I'm hoping that this helps with the traffic. I don't know if it will, but maybe. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. And then we will bring it down here as well. So let's grab, we'll send it to, send it to this road right here. So we are gonna have to take out this path back here. Or actually, no, we don't have a path. This path, yeah, so we have to take that out, perfect. And now we just upgrade this along to this street. And for whatever reason, it doesn't wanna go in the middle. So I'm gonna force it to be a little bit more in the middle. Just right like that, perfect. And then we'll rezone these areas, that's okay. These are fine. Let's look over here. Perfect, just like that. And then let's add this path back in right over here. Cool. Now, hopefully, we'll come back and we'll visit this later, but hopefully this kind of helps a little bit. So we still have awful traffic flow, still seeing, you know, a lot of people take these streets. But we'll come back, we'll come back. But let's get to what we were actually here for. So let's see, we have, oh my God, I keep doing this. We have 20 development points and 81 tiles to unlock. We got to get to work. Like, look at how much area we can unlock. That is amazing. But we're just gonna work on over here for now. So let's take these tiles, let's unlock them. I might take this one as well. And then if we need to unlock more later on, then we will. But for now, I think that this is gonna be okay. Purchase them, perfect, awesome. And now let's look at this area. So over here, we're gonna be doing some expansion. And what's nice about it is, I just wanna see what our contours are like. It's very flat over here, which is perfect for what we're gonna be doing, because we're gonna be doing some large infrastructure projects. We do have another castle ruins that we have to worry about, which is fantastic. I love finding areas for those to go. Does not make me go mental at all, but it should be fun. So I have some ideas for what we want to do over here. The main thing is I want to put our technical university and our medical university over here. I wanted to put these down for a little bit. This could be like a little bit of an education district. I have a fun idea for a district name as well that we can put down here. Let's actually put it down right now because I'm kind of excited about it. Perfect. Because this is going to be where all our schools are. And yeah, man, continue the trend. Okay, so let's bridge over here. We are going to grab a medium road. This will probably be upgraded in the future because this road is going to come all the way. Well, at least this is what I would like it to do for now. But it's going to come all the way and link up with this highway. I think that could be really cool. But for now, we're just going to bring it over here. So we're going to grab right here. Make sure that it's on a perfect angle. Cool. And we're just gonna send it over. And now if we come straight over here, let's see. A completely straight road doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But yeah, if we come like right here, I think this is a good spot. So we're coming down at -2. I'm gonna bring it up so that the bridge is as flat as possible. Perfect, just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to raise the ground to be the height that it is over here. So let's just raise it right here. Perfect. And we'll create like a little platform. Awesome. And then we can bring this over and hopefully get on the ground. Now it doesn't seem like it wants to, which is fantastic. Maybe what we honestly do is take this out and redraw it. Just like that. Awesome. And then what we can do is using our slope terrain tool, we can grab this height and come like here, for example, and just slope all the way down. Perfect. Just like that. Looking really, really cool. Let's grab our soften terrain tool and soften this up around the edges first before we forget about it, because I definitely will. Cool, cool, cool. Now this bridge definitely doesn't go over the shortest period, but it comes straight across, which I think works. So what I'm thinking for this area is we're gonna send this road out. It actually is pretty close to straight there. So let's just send this out straight for now. We'll bring it to about here. So on one side of this road, we're going to have all of our schools. And then on the other side, we're going to have our residential area or where the students would live, right? We'll put a little bit of commercial over here, but we'll put some commercial and stuff by the schools as well. I think that'll look quite nice. So what I want to do for the schools is let's take a look at how big they are and make sure that they're actually going to fit. This one fits, that's good. And how about this one? This one fits as well. Perfect. So these things are huge, by the way. Like they are actually ginormous. This thing comes up to here, and then this is like a wide boy. So we have to keep that in mind when we're building out these roads. And the other thing that I wanted to do is I think it would be kind of cool if in the future we use this grand bridge. We won't put it in now, but we use this grand bridge and we continued this road out. So we sent it like right here, and this would come right in front of our old castle ruins, which is kind of cool. It actually would hit the castle ruins, to be honest with you. But if we sent it out right here, and then we could have this road come down and meet this other collector, I think that that could be a really cool thing. So what I want to do is let's grab this old castle ruins. We're already going to move it, but that's okay. So we're going to bring it about there. Then we're going to take this road, send it out. We can't actually click it down, which is fine because we would end up ruining a bunch of our old infrastructure anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this spot right here, bring it up just like that. And then we're going to take this, do another 180, bring it up. So now this to this should be a straight shot. So 90, 180. And it also, if you look over here, this would be straight right here. So 180 degrees on the left. We click the exact same spot, bring it over, 90 degrees, 180 on the right. Perfect. So now this road right here will perfectly link up with this street. And I think even if we don't add the bridge, I think that just looks super, super cool. We can move around some things like this old, these damn old mill ruins. We'll clear some of these trees away just so you can see down there. And look at that. That would just be really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So we'll zoom out. So now we know that this is kind of where we want these roads to end. And I don't just want to send like a regular 4-lane divided road. What I'm thinking we do is we do some asymmetric roads, because I just think that could be kind of fun. Now I don't want them to be too far from each other, because if we go too far, we could put stuff in the middle, but then in order to get to the other side, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Actually, I take that back. We're gonna go at parallel mode up to 10. So we're going to have these roads kind of come down all the way here. So these will be at a 90. And I'm wondering if, I don't think it will be, but is this parallel? I don't know if these roads are parallel, to be honest with you. We could test it out. So we do a 90 on the top, grab right here. Oh, that doesn't work. That actually looks like a 90, to be honest with you. It doesn't really matter. We'll put the 90 from here. So we'll bring it down about here. So our zoning is not perfect, and that's probably just because we're not at complete 90s everywhere, but that's okay. It's not going to drive me too crazy, because once this kind of levels out, it'll be fine anyway. What we are going to do, however, though, is we're going to take this road out for now. We're gonna make it a little bit smaller because we're probably gonna wrap around, right? Right now, this road will just kind of come straight through, but it doesn't really hold a function right now until we kind of connect it up over here, right? So we can take it out. I just know that I want this to kind of come around. For now, I think it'll be okay. We could even add like a little park over here. I think that could be a nice little amenity. But let's get to building these schools. So let's take them out and let's look. So this actually fits perfectly over here. And let's see if this medical university will fit over here. It will. Awesome. I don't just want to put them on the sides of these streets though. I don't know if that makes a whole ton of sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them on some 2-lane roads. So we'll probably come out like, because these roads might be upgraded in the future, right? I didn't want to do a 3-lane for a very specific reason. The 3-lane does not have any parking on the side, and not that I want parking on these roads. I want to put medians and trees on them. The 3-lane, you can't put any medians and trees on them, but in the 4 lanes in our medium roads, you can. The 5 lanes, these don't. So 4, 2, 4, and 6, I believe, would be able to have trees. Not that we're going to need 6 lanes. That's ridiculous, but 2 for now, and then we can upgrade to 4 in the future if if it gets really, really busy over here, which honestly, I imagine that it will. But let's just start building out this area a bit. So let's take this 2-lane road and let's come out like, we don't need to have our parallel road tool on now, but let's come out like 3 units. Yeah, let's come out like 3 units and we'll bring it out like here, roughly. Perfect. And let's look at our school and see this will still fit. Awesome. Cool. So what we can do actually is just place this down here and then use this as a reference to place the other school down as well. So I don't want to leave too much space by this road. I don't want to take out, but I think this could be a really good spot. And we unlock Pharma, which Pharmacosutal. This is cool. Signature building. What is this in? This is an industrial. It does have pollution, which sucks, but that's cool. I need to place some of these down. We need like a larger industrial area. And honestly, if we continue this out, we could have an industrial area. I mean, it makes the most sense to put it over here just because of our wind pollution, but I'm getting way too ahead of myself. So we have this guy down. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to bring a road out here and then out here as well. And actually that's a little bit too far. Just like that. Awesome. And then I want these to connect up with each other. So we'll come out, we'll do 3 here, and then we'll come out right about here. Cool, cool, cool. I like that. And then let's place the other school down. So it'll be a technical university. So right here, I'm gonna click I, and then I wanna see. Unfortunately, we're about one grid length too small, which kind of sucks. So it's not gonna be perfect unless we do this. Oh, I see. We're overlapping in water a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Let's unfortunately just terraform this out. And yeah, that just kind of sucks. But it is what it is. We'll put this guy back in. And it doesn't want to be perfect with us. So I think what we'll do... Perfect. Awesome. That looks super, super cool. We do have a bit of space here, but I think we'll be fine. Honestly, let's just fix it. We'll zoom in here and we fix that. I definitely did not need to do that, but we did it, so it doesn't matter. And now let's look at these things. These things look awesome. They are ginormous, but I think this area is going to turn out super, super cool. And if we look at our education, now I actually forgot to show you before, but we were super low on our university education. And now we're doing much better because these can both support like 1,500 students. The next thing that I want to do is I want to look at their upgrades and make sure that they don't take out any more of a footprint. So this does not take out a footprint. Neither does the workshop upgrade, which is awesome. Let's look at our medical university. The extension wing does not take out an extra footprint. That's awesome. The practice clinic does. Good to know. And the research facility does as well. Okay, so we'll just keep that in mind that we want to keep this area behind the medical university a little bit open, whereas we do not need to worry for our technical university. We could have this road kind of sneak out back here, which honestly we might just do. I think that could be a good thing. We'll do that at the end. I kind of want to finish this area in here. I don't really want any parking on the streets over here. And because this is our school district, like a university district, I think that adding medians on all of these roads on either side would make it look pretty cool. Like if you drive through the university section of your city, I don't know if you have that, but like in Toronto, if you drive through U of T, University of Toronto, it just looks really nice. There's trees on all the stuff everywhere, and it just looks cool. So that's what we want to do here as well. I am going to bring a median in the middle here as well. Perfect. And then we're going to do trees all along here. And not that we're done with these roads yet, but I just want them in here so I don't forget. Cool, cool, cool. So we don't have any parking over here, which means that we can add some cool parking. I feel like adding this would fit perfectly, which is kind of fun, to be honest with you. These don't really have parking on them, which is super weird, but it is what it is. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna have parking on either side right here. So I wanna come over 6-ish units, 4, 5, 6. from these streets, 5, 6, just like that. And then we can have a road that kind of comes in the middle here as well. And I'm actually realizing I put these both on the exact same side. So we're gonna fix that, and I wanna make sure that I give enough space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did, yes, perfect. So the idea would be that one of these parking lots is for the medical university and the other one is for the technical university. Will that actually work the way that we want it to? Who knows? And the reason why I wanted to give 6 spaces from here is because I think it could be fun to have just a few shops on the corners on Lindenberg Street that kind of like wraps all the way around. And then we can have a road that kind of comes through here. And honestly, we might go with a 4-lane road, like that just comes right up through here. Just like that. I think that that makes a little bit of sense. We're not completely even over here, which is frustrating. So let's try to make it a little bit more even. And this might be the part that I take it a little bit too far. But honestly, so be it. I think that looks pretty good. And then I said that I wanted to add some like shops on the corner of here. So what I'm thinking is honestly, perfect, just like that. We'll put something here, and I want to make sure that no spawning on this street occurs. Awesome. So let's take this out. Cool, cool, cool. And now we'll come in here, and I think we're just going to do some low density commercial on this side right here. And I want to make sure that these spawn on Lindenberg Street. Awesome. I don't want any spawning on Lafayette Street or Pearl Street. What an odd name. But we'll do the same thing over here as well. So actually we don't need to take those out, but I just do this. Awesome. And we'll do 1, 2. Oh, this is 5 actually. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And it's weird. The zoning right here isn't really giving us what we want it to. So maybe what we could do actually is, I think a way to fix this is to just double click. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Let's come in here and we'll put some low density commercial and make sure that the spawning comes on Pearl Street or Lindenberg Street. Cool, cool, cool. So hopefully these will grow in and it will look pretty decent. So now that we got these schools in, let's start building out some of our residential demand. So we have a pretty high density. We have a very high medium density and a pretty decent low density as well. I would like to keep our high density in downtowny McDowny phase, and not in schooly McSchool phase. I'm actually noticing this should actually be downtowny McDowntown phase. Yeah, anyway, this is fine. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to just kind of grid this out a little bit. So we're gonna grab our 2-lane. We're gonna send this to, let's say this is, let's turn off everything but 90 and snap to zoning cell length. So 112 will be perfect gridded out structure, but let's do, I'd like it to be a little bit more because I want to add some parks over here, right? If you think about like the students living over here, adding some more parks and some sports activities and that kind of stuff, right? Even though they'll be mostly, you know, educational, this is mostly an educational area and it'll be like a high education area. I think that could still be kind of fun. So let's do, if 112 is the minimum, that means 214 or 224 is 2 blocks. So let's do something in the middle. Let's do like a 160. We'll take these out. I'm gonna redraw them without parallel mode. Perfect, just like that. We'll do the same thing here, 160, awesome. We'll just upgrade this the other way, perfect. And then we'll continue to zone this out with our 2-lane roads. So we'll send this out, we'll send it out to about here, perfect. And then what I would like to do is just bring these in right at about here. And the zoning on this area seems kind of off and it's kind of frustrating me, but I think it should be fine. Cool, and then let's take this road out for now. And I'd like to look at these. So these are 10 apart. So if we want to keep that similar structure, we should actually take these out and go, let's take this out and we'll do here and we'll come out 10 units. So this is 12, that'll be 11, and then this is 10. So we'll bring that down. And now, excuse me, and now that should be good there. And then 10 units will be 96. So every 96 meters will come down. And I think we'll stop here because this is where the street will start to come up because of the bridge. So perfect. The other thing I want to do, actually, I'm noticing this has always bothered me. So we're going to fix this super, super fast. This will be super fast. So don't even worry about it. What we're going to do is we're going to take our landscaping tool, come in here, level terrain, go down to 10, more than likely. Take this height, bring it out a bit, take a lower one, like right here, bring it out to there, come in here, grab this. Perfect. I don't know why I couldn't do that before, but look at that. That looks so much nicer. Cool. And what we can do is we'll take out the lights here as well. Awesome. Okay, so we got a little something going on. We have these corner stores right here. Nonsense vintage, pink and sparkly. I was hoping for like a restaurant or two, a short market. Okay, well, it is what it is. That's fine. So then what I want to do on this road, because these are still our technically like, you know, our collector couplets. These are actually going to come into our train station. So if we come into our train, we're going to place down a train station right here. We'll have to end up taking out some of our railroad and then placing this guy in about here. So we'll bring it back a bit. We'll bring it to about there. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. And then we'll connect this up with our tracks. And honestly, I think we're just gonna buy this tile so we can send this back to here. Perfect. And now just knowing we can kind of link up right over here, right? So this is our guideline. Let's turn off everything but 90° and guideline. Perfect. We look at that, nice and smooth. We do have a little bit of a dip over here, but I think that'll be okay. And then we can grab a regular 2-lane road, turn on our snapping again, and then bring it down about here. And we'll send it out this way. And then we can come into our 2 lanes right here, and we can bring them up so that they connect up just like that. Cool, cool, cool. So now we have a beginning and an end for these roads that I think makes a little bit of sense. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And now you can, from the train, you can literally just walk down the street if you can't drive. I'm noticing we forgot to do this. We're gonna come back, it'll be okay. All right, so let's finish out this area over here. We're probably only gonna bring them up to the train station, but we do have to come over here and connect these tracks up. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna grab this platform or this these railroads first, curve it into here, and then curve it up. Perfect. And then we can connect this up to this line. So the idea would be that this back section is the through line, and then if you want to get to the platform, you come in here. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. I'm liking the way that that looks, to be honest with you. Cool, cool, cool. And then what we can do is we can send this road pretty much straight is what I'm thinking. And honestly, we might be able to link up with this street. I think that that could be kind of fun. We do just have this one bridge, but if we know anything about traffic in this game, and we know that if you have just one section for people to go through, it gets extremely, extremely busy. So we're gonna add a few other points of contact over here. We will have this bridge eventually, but I think putting it in right now would be slightly overkill. So I think that connecting up over here, I think this makes a little bit more sense. So let's grab this side and we'll bring it over. We'll do a 180 degree. We'll come up. Actually, let's do that same thing that we did on the other side. We'll do a level terrain, 20, grab this height. We'll bring it up over here. Cool, cool, cool. We'll grab it like that. Awesome. And I don't love that. So let's just try to draw this again. And what we'll end up doing is, I think what we're going to do is we're going to extend this river a little bit more. On this side, it doesn't matter as much. Perfect. And then we're going to do a slope terrain from here to here. Kind of like that. Just kind of, you know, smooth it out a bit. We'll do, this side is actually fine, so I don't need to worry about that. And the real reason why I wanted to do that is because I wanted the bridge to start closer. Perfect. So we had that kind of like that key wall here, and I think this just looks a little bit nicer. Cool, cool, cool. Now, let's get down to the ground from here. So we'll come into our slope terrain tool. We'll turn this up to 30. We'll grab this height. We'll start about here. We'll send this out straight to hit a -2.9. Awesome. And then let's come into our softened terrain and we'll soften this up all around. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Oh my God, I just realized we forgot to take out this. I do apologize, my friends. We got another signature building, that's fun. SwitchCon, from the humble toaster to the self-organizing sock drawer. This factory makes everything that runs on electricity. That's probably another industrial area, right? I imagine? Yes, it is. It does also have pollution, which sucks. These are huge buildings. I can't wait to put these in. I'm so excited. We do have this small industrial area over here. Maybe we could put them there. And why are these keep unlocking, actually? Oh, maybe I just have enough buildings. Maybe these guys are pumping. That could be it. Anyway, we'll come over here and we'll finish out this area. So these roads, we want them to connect. So let's see if we bring this out to about here. Cool. We can just curve it in nicely, just like that. And then we can connect up these streets. And now this street will act as like kind of like a mini collector through here, but I think that that'll be okay. And I want to do something a little bit different over here. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to come into our freeform tool. Whoops. We'll come into our freeform tool. We'll send this out to about here. And what I think could be a fun thing is coming into our 1-lane roads. We're gonna come out. Let's take off everything but 90° and snap to zoning cell length. And we'll come out 56 on either side. And then we'll come out 112. We'll come around 112. And then we'll come down at a 90° right here. Upgrade this to come around. Perfect. And then what we have right here is like a cool little, what I'm thinking at least, is a cool little like medium density apartment complex. Or we could do a low rent housing over here as well. Yeah, I think we're gonna do low rent housing. So let's actually just zone that in right now. I think that that could be kind of cool. We'll see what pops up. And then we'll do like some low density commercial on either side. Cool. Yeah, I like that. And this is actually zoning on the wrong street, so I'm gonna take this out for now. Cool, cool, cool. And then let's send this road out. And then this will be the end of this little area here. So we send this out straight. And I'm thinking, where do we want this road to kind of go? This road will probably cross the rail, cross the tracks. So what I think we're gonna have to do, if we send this out straight, will it just hit straight? It'll hit pretty close. Honestly, I think we might just send this out straight. Let's bring it to here for now. And we have this little area here that I don't love. So we'll create a bridge over it. And how to do that will be, we'll take our roads just to create some nodes over here. Take that out and kind of do it the same thing that we did over here for this bridge. Perfect. And we made a little bit of a key wall here, which I don't love, but we're going to pretend like there's like a sewer pipe that goes through there. So we don't really even have to worry about it. You know what I'm talking about? Cool, cool, cool. And yeah, we'll send this out here and then we'll figure out what we're going to do a little bit later because I'd like to finish this area first. We're gonna send this road straight and then probably like right before the bridge, we'll break off right here and we'll curve it in. Perfect, just like that. And then let's upgrade up to this road because people will be using it. Just like that. And then we can take this road and we can send it out. Maybe we won't actually. But what we will do is we're not going to keep these roads in, but this is just for guidelines. And these don't feel like perfect 90s, so I'm going to take them out. These are 96, right? I think they're 96. Okay, so if we come out here, 96, perfect. We'll come out like that. Awesome. We can take that out. And we'll leave that there. Perfect. So then we can come up like that, bring this down, do the same thing here. Just to finish up our blocks. Cool. I don't know, maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but these don't look completely straight. I think my eyes are deceiving me. Okay, let's take these out now. Perfect. We'll look at this. And I think what we'll do is we'll send this out to here, and then we won't send this because that seems dumb. We'll put them out to here, and now we have our residential area over here. So I would like to keep this mostly medium density, like I said before. I think on Madison Street, we're going, or actually on High Street, we're going to try and have some low density. Oh, I also want to look at this low rent housing area. It actually looks kind of cool. It looks interesting. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. So I think what we're going to do is medium density in the back and then some townhouses in the front. I think that that would be cool. So using our paths, this is how we're gonna kind of do this. All right, so yeah, it is a little frustrating that these aren't perfect, but you know, such is life, I suppose. I don't know if we're gonna add too much commercial through here. We probably will need it, but I think we'll keep, I think we put commercial on Madison Street as well. This is what we'll do. We'll come into our paths. We're not gonna do commercial on Madison Street. Instead, what we're going to do is put our townhomes on Madison Street. So that one we can leave. We'll do some of this. I'll focus on this area first. I keep on second guessing myself on what I want to do, but so we'll do this. We'll do townhomes on Madison first. Here though, these are going to be a little bit more commercial. So let's put these in right now. Perfect, just like that. And then yes, townhomes across here. Perfect, just like that. We'll do the same thing right over here. We'll do that up all the way to here. Perfect. Because I think that adding some parks behind these townhomes could make sense. I did mention that I wanted to put like some sports parks over here as well. I think it would make a little bit more sense, a little bit closer to these collector couplets, but I think that that's going to look kind of cool. And then what we'll do is, I don't want this to be a super high density area, but we are going to have some low density commercial through here. So on some of these areas, I mean, we don't need to have those put in, that's fine, but we'll have some commercial on High Street. So let's bring this all the way to Primrose. Perfect. We'll make sure that nothing spawns on Primrose. Cool. Just like that. All of these buildings are fronting the right street, which is amazing. Cool, cool, cool. And then, like I said, we'll do some medium density just north of here. And we'll front it all on this other street. Perfect, just like that. And then we could have some medium density running through here, but what I think we'll do is we'll add some parks over here. So we do need a park over here, but what I think we'll do is maybe like, that would be dumb. I don't love the idea of a pool, but like adding like a large city park over here. I think that that could look kind of cool right by our low income area. And then we'll add some more parks through here. So I did mention large sports parks. I do not want to forget these. The soccer field is a little bit too big. How about our football field? Also a little bit too big. That kind of sucks. These streets are just a little bit too close to each other. We could add some smaller parks though. So let's do a couple of basketball courts, and the tennis courts could fit as well. So let's do a tennis court here. We'll do a tennis court there, and then we'll do 2 basketball courts across the street from each other. And then we'll do some outdoor gyms as well. And this is tons and tons and tons of parks. But the idea is that this is where the students go to school. So having these amenities here would like be very sought after. I don't know if it's realistic, but it would be sought after. And then we'll bring a path all the way up here. Just like that. We have a few crossings here, but that's fine. And now let's finish this area out over here. We'll come into our parks. Maybe we'll do like a little dog park over here, because I think this Poplar Street right across from here would not be the most attractive place to live. So we'll start with our commercial zoning all along here, making sure that these front the right roads. Awesome. We do have a spot right here. Hopefully that'll grow in. Cool, cool. This is the wrong road. Perfect, just like that. And then we'll do maybe some medium density, some smaller medium density through here as well. I don't want anything on these 2 collector couplets. So we're going to leave these 2, but along Cooper Street, but along these other streets, this is where we'll kind of put them. So what I'm thinking is Poplar Street is going to be our medium density. And then these side streets are going to be our medium, or sorry, our townhome. So I think I like the idea of all of these being 4s. 4s. That's kind of cool. And then we'll do 3s up to here. Perfect. We can do some 5s behind. 4s here. Let's do like this. And then we'll do some smaller buildings right here. We can take that out. Awesome. I just like these being a little bit more uniform, you know? I just think it looks kind of nice. And then we'll do the same thing on this other side. So we'll do 4s as well. And I like the idea of 3s. Oh, this is the wrong one. That's okay. Perfect, perfect. And then for over here, we'll come back into our parks, and we don't need to really add any over here. That being said, I think we will. I think we'll add like, we'll do like a tennis court on Madison Street. That'll fit in nicely right there. Perfect, just like that. Awesome, awesome. And then we could even add some commercial right up here. We'll see how that turns out, but I think that's gonna look pretty nice, to be honest with you. Cool, cool, cool. And what we'll do is we're gonna come into our landscaping, and we're just gonna landscape a bit through here. So doing our place multiple, we'll turn our brush down to like 100. We'll turn this up to 80. We'll come into our oaks, and we'll paint oak through here. So it'll be kind of like a forest near our train tracks. Perfect, and we'll come into pine. We'll do the same thing. Perfect, just like that. And honestly, we'll come into hickory too, because I think the nice blend of these trees looks really, really nice. Perfect, and we'll paint a little bit more around our schools too, just because they look a little barren. Cool, cool, cool. Let's place individual trees near all of our sports areas. And I think these oaks are just gonna look super nice when they're fully grown in. I know there's mods to make them fully grown in, but I think they'll look okay. I really, really do. All right, cool, cool, cool. So let's finish some paths through here. So I want a path that comes back here, cool. And we can even have a crossing actually. I don't know, like over here, it's not gonna be as busy as our other sides. So we can add a crossing. And then this will be kind of where the path has to end, unfortunately. But we can add like little paths. And the idea of these paths would be that they're kind of made by the people that live here, you know? In that, like, if you lived here and you were walking this route every day, you would probably just cut through, right? Now we can't have that specifically because we don't have any gravel paths. However, we can just bring them in, you know? So if you're these townhomes and you don't want to walk all the way over here, you can just kind of come back, and hopefully we don't take out, oh, we did. That sucks. Perfect, just like that. And then we'll come in here and we shall decorate it a little bit more. Put some oaks where we can. All right, and now if we look at this area over here, it looks pretty good, to be honest with you. I quite like it. I think it looks really, really nice. This can use a little bit of work over here, but that's okay because we will get to that in the future. Honestly, maybe even next episode if we're looking at this and we're like, it doesn't look great, we can do that. But yeah, these schools aren't seeing a ton of, wow, they're actually seeing very little students, which kind of sucks. Our capacity is really high. Eligible 2,400, and we just added a bunch. So maybe we added too much. You know what? I think it's gonna be okay. I think it will. What's funny is the thing that we actually need over here is an elementary school. So I'm thinking maybe we add one over here, and we could actually just put this right on Yenny Street right here, right by our low rent income. I think that could actually be quite nice. So let's turn off our snapping. We are gonna have to take out Madison Street really quickly. but we can put it right here. Awesome. And then we can bring Madison Street back. Perfect, just like that. And then let's come in here and let's see our commercial. This is not the worst spot. Let's fix up our zoning over here first though. Let's take out all this because we kind of just ruined it all. Perfect. What we will do really quickly though, we're gonna play the game. We're gonna add the extension wing here, and then we're gonna put a playground in the back, and then the children's, you know, kind of hospital area right back here as well. We'll look at this. Looking pretty decent, to be honest with you. And then let's fix our zoning over here. So come into our paths, our favorite tools in the world. Awesome, just like that. And then let's put in our commercial along here. Perfect, just like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love to see it. This area, I really like this area actually. This one, it'll grow out. It'll grow out. Honestly, maybe in the next one we connect this up and then we can actually send this street down a little bit. For now, I think it'll be okay. But I quite like this area. I think it's really, really nice. I do want to clean this up. We're gonna do that for now because I think that will look a wee bit nicer. But yeah, honestly, maybe we take out, ooh, but then this is gonna be gone. We know how to get it back though. I just think it's gonna look nicer without it, you know? Now we'll leave it in for now. But yeah, guys, I think that is where we are going to leave it. We're seeing a fire over here. Oh my God, I hope we have fire coverage over here. How's our fire? How's our fire and rescue? Everything's looking good so far. Oof. How's our healthcare? Healthcare is not great over here, but that's okay. Maybe we add a medical clinic down the road in the next episode or two. That could be what this area does. I like that. Cool. Guys, that is, like I said, where we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna upgrade this because we need it. Yeah, guys, that is where we're going to leave it. If you like the video, like the video. If you love the video and you're not subscribed, what are you doing, man? Subscribe down below. Let me know in the comment section what you think of Schooly McSchoolface. I dig it. I think this is a really cool area. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really nice. It has some character in here. Things look, I think it looks realistic as well. Guys, let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.